Farming is a way of life. A desolate land is a land thirsty of farmers, and because we know how important farmers are to every nation, that's why we reintroduce to you the Voice of the Farmers. Voice of the Farmers is a media brand that celebrates, educates, and promotes farmers with constant trainings and guide on how best to be a successful farmer. We also link farmers to the right markets to sell their produce and to the right marketers. Voice of the Farmers is active on Facebook, Instagram, and Thread at Voice of the Farmers. We are also on YouTube at Voice of the Farmers TV. For more inquiry on how to link up with Voice of the Farmers, please call 0907 872 8228 or 0706 662 8752. Voice of the Farmers. We celebrate, educate, and promote farmers. Pass wetin you go just break, e comot, e chop, abi you soak garri. Yes o, coconut e pass chop. Coconut na one fruit wey everything for im body plus even the shell e get important use. You sef no know ba? Na why you gat to patronize TUJ coconut products. TUJ coconut products na 100% from coconut. Talk about coconut oil wey dem dey use treat arthritis, coconut oil for cooking, coconut flour, coconut chips, coconut swallow, coconut oil, cold press and hot press, plus all the coconut products wey you dey find. Our head office dey number 12 Adebowale Caroline Street off Winner Street, Aradagun, Badagry. We also dey deliver for anywhere for inside Naija abi outside Naija. All you need to do na to call us abi chat us for this number 0806 475 4853 0806 475 4853. Abi make you follow us for all our social media pages at TUJ Coconuts. TUJ Coconut Products na chiamo for different better coconut products wey you dey find.
Good day, everyone. My name is Garuba Fizolumide. Welcome to another episode of Farmers Telling Their Story. And today, again, we are going to be talking to a student, yes, an agricultural student in one university in Akwa Ibom, that is Akwa Ibom State University. So she'll be joining us very soon. But before she come around, I want to have a conversation with some of our youth out there in telling them what to do when it comes to the agric sector. You know, one of the things some of us believed then was that agriculture is like a dirty job. And that was the picture they printed for us then, which was some of the things that really scared some of us away from agriculture. And you see, and tell people, yes, that this is what I do. Now, one of the things I want to be discussing today is that, you know, some of our students, especially even myself, when I was growing up, then I don't want to even do anything in agriculture. You know, my mindset was then I was for you, and now I find myself being a farmer advocate and also a farmer as well. Now, why I want to say this is just that you see some of our youth out there. I think what we need to do now is just we should have a rethink and a mindset shift. Now, you know, farming is not just you taking and cutlass going to the farm, and maybe you need to till the land before you can be a farmer. No, we have different value chains in agriculture. You know, some of us, we believe we need to play our roles in the production sector, which is not supposed to be. You know, it is not until you start producing before you become a farmer. Now, I'm talking about the value chains that we have in agriculture. You know, the value chains goes to even what it will be easy for you as well. Let me start from the production. Yes, there are some farmers that they are specialized in the production aspect. Let me use a fish as an example. You may be a fish farmer. You are doing grow out. You are doing hatchery. You are doing maybe anyone that you are doing, or maybe if you are not doing processing, if you are not doing production, you can play your role in the aspect of value chain. That is in the aspect of adding value. That is the processing sector. Or if you are not doing that, you can work in the let me say feed sector. Maybe you are selling feed to people, or probably you are trying to mill your own feed or something. Or you can also play a role in the logistics aspect as well, and also you can play a role in the marketing aspect, which is the market, which is the space that is empty and open for almost everyone to play. Because let me be sincere with you, money that are made at the end, that is the value chain. Like marketing and the processing is even more than what they made when it comes to the production. What I'm trying to say is just that we cannot just be in the production cycle and we are saying we are doing something. Yeah, probably you don't have the money to start your farm, and that is what is giving you the problem to start your farm. Now, what you can do is just start small from the backyard, or let me say, start small by playing a role in another value chain that you think cannot even cost you money to start. So please, our youth out there, there are a lot of opportunity. There are a lot of opportunity in agricultural sector. You just need to create a niche for yourself and play a role. Now, looking at us at Voice of the Power, you are saying we are playing a role, we are bridging a gap. We see that there is a gap in the information aspect of agriculture, and that is what we are trying to do. We are bridging a gap. We are advocating for farmers and trying to bring farmers together, build a community, and educate them on what they are doing and how they can they have access to some of this information that is going to be beneficial to them. And that is what is a sector that is open for all your rule. So please, use, don't let us keep saying there is no work outside and there is no this, there is no that. You can always play a role in the agricultural sector. Let me now bring our guest in. She's inside now. I hope she have a good network because I think she had a bad network before that. How are you? Hello.
Yeah, hello. Good
Yes.
afternoon.
How are you? Good afternoon. How are you? How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm
Yes.
fine. How about you?
Yeah. I'm fine too. It's nice having you again. I think day before yesterday we had a conversation about something that was very very awesome, and I think we need to continue our conversation because I think we have some conversation that we are yet to discuss. That was why we are coming back with you today. Now, as a student that is studying agriculture, you made us know why you venture into agriculture and how easy it is for you to manage the two things you are doing together, being a farmer and also being a student. You are talking about the time management of a thing, which is very key. Now, I want you to talk more about some of the challenges that you are facing as a student. And one thing I want us to take note is that when there is a problem, there is always a solution to the problem. So once you identify your problem, that yes, this is my problem, there are millions of solutions to that particular problem. So while you are talking about the challenges you are facing as a student, everything, we need to also look at what are the solutions to those problems, the one that can be done by the other stakeholders you face as a student of agricultural science in your school. Hello.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very
Hello.
much. Hello. Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, thank
Okay, you
you
can talk
very
now.
much. Hello everyone. My name is Daramfon Ekanem. I'm a 400 level student, Department of Animal Science, Faculty of Agriculture at Akwa Ibom State University, Akwa Ibom State. Today, I am here to talk about the potential challenges faced by agricultural science students and key solutions to these challenges. I would like to start by thanking the host, Voice of the Farmers, for giving me this opportunity to talk today. It's an honor to be here. Thank you.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
okay, first, I'd like to share the aim of my discussion. Okay, the aim of my discussion today is to shed light on the key challenges that agricultural students are facing and solutions to these challenges, which I will state below. Okay, first, one of the basic challenge we the agricultural science students we're facing is underestimation by students in other faculties. Yeah, the agricultural science students, we often face lack of honor and recognition by students in other faculties. Yes, this is because they've not yet recognized and realized the potentials of agricultural science students, and they fail to know the contribution of agriculture in the food sustainability, food security, and even the economy as a whole. Then the another basic challenge that we, the agricultural science students, are facing is limited access to practical resources. Yes, you know that especially here in Nigeria, we are faced with limited access to practical resources. Some of our institutions, they don't have these practical resources such as the greenhouse, such as modernized labs too for us to learn. And then we also face with
I think
lack of, sorry.
okay. Can continue. Just continue. I can't hear you very well, but I think the network is okay now.
Okay, we also face with challenge of lack of modern infrastructure. Yeah, many institutions they lack the state of the art of infrastructure such as the greenhouse, hydroponics, biochemics, modernized labs for students to learn and to gain practical experience. Yes, and this hinders students' ability to gain more knowledge, especially with the agricultural science students. And then we also face with this challenge of limited industrial connections. Yes, we have students, we often have limited opportunities to connect with industry professionals, and this can affect our career prospects. And then this is why schools should make sure that internship, mentorship programs, and other networking events, such as what we're doing now, are crucial for gaining insights into the agri security and securing jobs for agricultural science students. And then with the agricultural science students, we also faced with a very important challenge, which is inconsistent curriculum. Yes,
Mm.
agri students, yes, can sometimes be outdated. And then when we are outdated, we're not being carried along with the latest curriculum, with the latest agricultural research that being carried out by scientists. And then this will affect us because we are still limited to what we knew. We are not being carried, yes. And then we also face with this challenge of balancing theory and practicals. Yes, you know that striking a balance between the theoretical knowledge and then the practical practical application is a very critical challenge. Yes, because students, we need to integrate what we learn in classroom. We need to apply it in the field because there's this saying that says that experience is the best teacher, and this is mostly applied in agriculture. So we, the students, we are faced with this challenge of balancing the theory and the practical aspects. And then I also like to share some solutions to these challenges. Okay, first I'll start by saying that one, to overcome this underestimation by students in other faculties, we the agricultural science students, we should believe that we are potential. Yes, we should believe that we are potential and we are very useful to the country and the nation as a whole. We should not underrate ourselves, and then we should not always downgrade ourselves or feel bad when they underestimate us. Rather, we should see how we can improve ourselves. We should always try to improve ourselves so that them would discover our own potentials. And then I will also say that we should always, institutions, they should always try to update their curricula to include modern agricultural technologies. And
Mm.
then we should also improve access to practical resources and modern infrastructure, because this will foster us, the students, to have access to these resources and then make good use of these resources, experience and then practicalize the use of these resources, those which are the theoretical aspects that we were taught in class. Yes. And then I think all institutions, they should always highlight diverse career opportunities in agriculture to their students, so that their students too will know more about the career opportunities, because people in the nation as a whole, they have this mentality that agriculture is just limited to traditional farming. Yeah, and then I also like to share this, which I think is very, very essential solution to one of our problems. The agricultural science students is that institutions should always try to equip their labs with facilities for us to make good use of these facilities. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for lending your voice, and you already spoke about the challenges, and also you prefer some solution to them. But the network is not too good, why I was unable to hear you very well. But some of the things I heard you talking about was the curriculum of the thing. The school, the government. Let me say this is because in this aspect now, the government also have a role to play when it comes to the curriculum too. They should not just continue
Yeah.
giving us an outdated curriculum. And I think I saw a news lately. I think probably starting from the secondary school or something. They're trying to update the curriculum that I'm going to be using in secondary school, which I think is a good
Yes.
step. So I think they should also extend that to our institution as well. Because I remember when I was in school then, that was like 2011. There's some of the courses we are doing when I was doing computer science was an outdated courses. We are doing Fortran, we are doing COBOL, we are doing basic programming language, which are not even related to what we are having in the real world now. So I think the government and the institution should also look into that curriculum. Let us work with what is happening now. Don't give students outdated curriculum, which is a good one. So you also spoke about the infrastructural facilities as well. Some of these things are very important. Even some organizations that are not institution, they have all this modern technology, modern facility like greenhouse, hydroponics. So
Yeah,
schools should also
yeah,
try and invest in all this structure so that it will make your students to have hands-on practical on what they need to face when it comes to the reward aspect. And also talking about underestimation now, it's everywhere. People see agricultural students as these people are not serious, they are just deceiving themselves. And coupled with the fact that we have a lot of role we are playing when it comes to attaining food security in the nation, we have a good role, we have a lot of role to play. But that is why I said nobody will tell your story for you if you did not tell your story. Now this kind of platform now is letting us know that yes, agricultural students are not just a student; they need to be celebrated because they are
yeah.
really also they are contributing to what we call food security. So we are celebrating them, we are appreciating their efforts because it's never easy being an agricultural student. You need to go to farm work, you do practical, you go to class, you do all this strenuous work. That means you guys are putting a lot of effort into it. So, one thing was that when they are underestimating you, you have a focus and you have a future. I think that should not even discourage you from doing what you want to do because when you know that what you are
Yes,
doing is feeding the nation, you should be happy that yes, the food the nation is eating is coming from me. So I think our students that is studying agriculture should not feel underrated. It is you don't feel inferior because all of us are equal. What you just need to do is just that continue doing what you are doing and make sure you are putting your hand in the soil and making sure you are getting the results. Now, we've been able to talk about some of these things, and I want to appreciate your efforts that you've been able to lend your voice and let us understand some of the challenges that you are facing because I know it's like a general challenge now. So, but we'll be talking to other people from different schools as well, even outside the country, to let us know some of the challenges and what are the possible solutions that we can profile to this in order to make agricultural students. One of the things we want to do is just that in the next jump, we should have more students that will be putting in for agricultural courses. It should
yes,
not be
yes,
as
yes.
if they are giving it to them because it is obvious. Maybe when you want to study medicine, you want to study pharmacy, and you are unable to meet up with the cutoff mark. That was when
Yes,
they
that
will
is
give you
why. That's
agricultural
why
science
most
or they will
of
give you
yes,
fishery. Now,
that's why that's why most of the agricultural
I'm meeting.
students are always feeling underrated because they didn't choose to study the course. They studied the course
Mhm.
because of the previewing
Exactly.
condition that gave
Exactly.
them the admission. Yes.
So now what we're trying to do with this platform is just that anybody that watched this video will know there are lots of opportunity in their work space. I do say even if you want to become a medical doctor, yes, it's fine. But the first thing as a medical doctor you need to do is for you to eat. That means you need to appreciate the people that are producing that food as well. So thank you very much for coming on this show. I know very soon we are still going to be bringing you on board again, probably
I would like to
maybe
talk
sometimes if
again.
we have that opportunity to come to your school, just to visit your school. Yeah, maybe we have
Oh,
the
I
opportunity
wish
to
to.
visit your school, at least with some of your students, at least have conversation with them, like an interview or something, physical conversation with them as well. I think this is going to be like an encouragement to them that yes, the course we are doing is not just an ordinary course. I do see that in some courses you will see so many mentorship program, networking program. You see so many programs that brings them together, that makes them to know that yes, there are big opportunity in the courses they are doing. But in that Greek space, there are not programs like that, which really makes some of our students to think good like that. But
Yeah.
we are going to be doing our own best from here as a media outfit, as an advocate platform, just to make sure that our students see that yes, we are with you in what you are doing, and we love what you are doing, because you are just like the future of our food in Nigeria. Because when we have more agriculturists, we have both nutritionists, we have the farmers. That means we are secured when it comes to food aspect in the nation. So thank you very much for coming on board today. We are going to be meeting with you some other time. Till we meet again, I'm saying bye bye and God bless. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Voice of the Farmers. I really
Voice of Farmers
Yes.
has come to stay.
Thank you, sir.
And from my interaction with them, I've seen that they are knowledgeable in the area of agriculture.
Oh,
Every farmer stands to gain something from their experience. Their interaction with people too could be of great benefit to farmers. So even if you have problems with your farming work, you can approach them. They can connect you to whoever that they feel could help you to solve your problem. So, Voice of Farmer, you are endorsed.
Thank you very much, sir. We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate that, sir.